shop today. We're going to do a little work on the Greenhorn Hillbilly, get it ready for Shadyside. Last race of the year for the Sega Championship. We're going to end up number 2 this year. Not going to defend our championship. We had a little trouble there in the middle of the year with some problems. Didn't stay consistent like Ken did. So we're going to end up number 2. Got to get some more work in here on it. Get this thing so it stays a little more consistent. Get everything right on it. We're missing a few things on it. We know we got enough horsepower. We just got to get it to the ground. Got some problems a little bit in the clutch can, but we're going to work on that and try to get that figured out. You know, we don't run no computer on this car. You know, we run in a 1967 series. That's what we're supposed to do, and we have not put a computer on this car or anything. So it's all by the driver and the seat of the pants and the knowledge that I have and the knowledge that my sponsors have, like Chris and Jeff at One Way and Dave and Heath, Steve Taylor. We just we go off of what we know and give it heck. You know, we're just we're keeping it tried and true. I know if we put a computer on it, we'd probably pick up a little bit, but we're staying tough to our guns and going to do it that way and see how it comes out. But we did some changes here for Shadyside. See if it'll help it out or not. See if it'll keep it smooth. Work on getting our consistency back. It's been starting to come around here, so that's going to be our big deal. And then we do have some changes coming for over the winter for next year with it. So I think that'll put us right back in the ball game. We just got to put our nose to the grindstones and work hard. Just try to outwork everybody. That's part of the deal, you know. There are 32 cars in there for this race, and everybody works hard. Everybody puts their nose to the grindstones and gets after it. So it's hard to win a race, let alone win a championship over here. So like I said, we just didn't have the most consistent year this year. We only won 3 races so far this year, and just not as consistent as last year. A couple runner-ups, just didn't have the consistency that we needed. Ken and them run very strong, very consistent, you know. The fastest car don't always win. It's the most consistent car. So they've hats off to him and his crew. He's going to be a great champion for next year. So my shout outs to them guys. But like I said, we're going to do a little more work here. See if we can't get this thing ready for Shadyside. See if we can't put it in the winner's circle. We've won the last two Shadysides. So I'm going to try to go 3 in a row here. Kind of like we did at Knoxville. We won the last 3 Knoxville races. We're going to try to make sure we win the next Shadyside race, try to go 3 in a row there too. So that's our goal for the Greenhorn Hillbilly. And said I got to give a big shout out to my sponsors: One Way Technology, Jegs, EXP Engine Treatment, Scotch Rods, PRC Carburetors, Dave and Heath at Watson Rupel Engines. I mean, just couldn't do any of this without them. And you know, couldn't do really any of it without the good Lord above. Got to thank him for everything. We're truly blessed for what we got and what we're getting to accomplish. But we got a little bit of work to do here, right here before Shadyside. Do the final things on it here at the shop. Get it ready here in the next couple days. We'll be completely ready, and we'll see how it rolls. But appreciate all the fan support, the support we're getting on the YouTube channel. It's starting to grow. I really appreciate that. We're gonna really do some new content, you know, next year. Looking really forward to 2022 because going to run the 55 still in B-Gas. We're going to still be running B-Gas next year. Helping my son. Got a new car coming. We got some things in the game plan for him there. Going to try to get him good competitive in the Superstock class. Him and Rick's down there working on the new car now, and then we got some ideas on the motor and do some stuff. And I'm going to help a little bit more and get him a little more consistent in driving and try to get him to have a good year next year, and just got some good things going next year. We're going to step into a no prep deal. Getting ready to have some videos coming out on it. Haven't posted anything really on it, but Spinny Davis, old Steve Davis, Boley and Danny's really making good headway on it. I got some videos coming, but the no prep deal is looking pretty good. The vehicle's getting there, getting quite a bit accomplished on it. So we're going to try to have it ready for next year. Got to work on a power plant for it too. But we're going to be running for a B-Gas championship in 2022, and then we're going to also be doing some no prep. So going to be a busy year. and see what we can do. But definitely got to work on the old girl here and see if we can't get her back to the top. Just got to get the consistency back on it and see how it rolls. But like I said, appreciate all my sponsors. I couldn't do it without you, my wife and my kids, and the good Lord above. And like I said, appreciate everybody on the support on the channel. Like and subscribe, and we'll keep growing. So thanks again. Kind of give you a little run through. My part of the garage is a mess right now. Usually my dad's the only part's a mess, but kind of going through some stuff, getting ready for the winter, getting ready to get some stuff moved around. But just some things we got in here. You guys can kind of see where I kind of got to work for the winter. It's a little area. Got a 40 by 78 garage, but this is kind of where we work, and I keep it heated right in here. So this is kind of where I work during the winter. Dad's got some of his stuff in here now, but we're getting ready to clean up. I've got some boxes down to get some stuff shipped back out here as soon as I get the motor out of the car. Got my seat there that goes to spinnies for the no prep deal. Tyler's pistons for his new motor sitting here, getting ready to take to Dave and Heath to do some things that Jeff and Chris want done to them. But this is kind of my shop. I usually got my stuff organized on my shelves, but like I said, it's a little messy right now. But we're gonna get her all back together, get everything ready for the winter. And I need to get back to work here on the old girl and get her rolling here. So we'll walk around there in my little part of the shop. Fun part of working by yourself. Okay, you old girl.
Okay.
Shove the clutch pedal all the way to the floor.
That's the one all the way to the left, right?
All the way. Push it hard.
Hold on. My legs aren't long enough. I think it's all the way. My legs are a lot shorter than yours.
Get some air gap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let it go.
Let it go?
Yeah. Okay, push it again.
All the way?
That's good. put my damn glasses. They're in my pocket.
Your garage and RV glasses are at home on the counter.
I got these here. Okay.
Am I done in here?
Yeah. walking around the car. Had a lot of questions again on the motor. It's a 377 cubic inch small block. It's got one-way technology heads on it. Jeff and Chris and the whole family over there at One Way Technology makes great power. They did an awesome job. Jeff has come up with the camshaft that's inside the motor too. It's a dart block. It's got CP pistons in it. It's got Corilla rods. Rick there at CP, can't thank them guys enough. Got great combination with their rods and their pistons and the green combination we come up with. It's got a Jessel belt on it. It's got a billet crank in it, with been chroma cranked, you know, polished up. It's got all the goodies pretty much. It's just a small journal. It ain't a Honda rod journal motor. It's a small journal motor is what it is. We run a small journal. We crank it a little harder, so I just trying to keep it so it lasts a little longer. So we got small journal rods in it, not Honda rod journals. Carburetors done by Steve Taylor. PRC carburetors. Matter of fact, we're working now on a new set for next year. I think we learned a few things, and I think we're going to help us out on this motor for next year. The headers were designed by Mark at Performance Welding. There's his decal right there, out of California. And then Pat at PK Race Cars built the headers for us, welded them all together, followed Mark's design. He does that a lot for the super stock comp eliminator guys. He builds great headers and chassis. He's the one that did all the chassis work on the car too, which we are going to do some upgrades. We figured some things out after Florida this year, fixed a few things, but we still got to fix a couple more things to get all the power to the ground. Like I said, it's got a Jessel belt on it. It's got a cover over it, ATI dampener, just an old Moroso water pump. Got my own twist on how to cool the fuel. You know, picked that up from my super stock days, which I haven't used a lot of that this year. We've just been trying to use the power we do have. But like I said, Dave and Heath at Watson Rupel, they did all the motor. Dave's running weight per cubic inch with his modified super stocker. His whole life been very competitive. Does a great job on the motor, him and Heath. His son's young, really go-getter, getting good at it. Like I said, we got our own little cooling deal on the fuel, but keep her all period correct as possible as we can. Like I said, we do not run a computer on this car, so everything is, you know, relayed from me to the main people that helps me out, and we keep our nose to the grindstone and see what we can come up with. But there's a little insight on the 377 we do run in the car, so you can see it's nothing really that fancy. Just got to give all the shout out to my sponsors. Wouldn't be able to do it without them. Just an average old guy, just trying to get after it. So I'm just using my class racing experience that I've had over in super stock and stock, and helping my dad and them in comp eliminator, which they were very competitive at. Trying to transfer it over into this. Been my first attempt at a straight drive. I was always an automatic guy. We're getting better at it, getting smoother at it, but still think we're leaving a lot to desire in the clutch can there. So that's going to be our big thing over the winter. Are going to do a couple updates to this motor, but we're definitely going to come back out it in 2022 and see if we can't get that World Championship back. So, little insight on the motor. Thanks.